Our Hotspots magazine will celebrate 39 years this fall. It has been documenting the LGBTQ plus lifestyle and is the inspiration of our Hotspots Queer Entertainment this week. It's sponsored by the Broward Center for Performing Arts. In the LGBTQ plus community, we always make jokes about what? Size matters. And when it comes to Broward Center, size does matter. The Broward Center is the destination of choice for the LGBTQ plus South Florida community for spectacular entertainment and a large variety of performance venues. Broward Center ranks among the top 10 most visited theaters in the entire world, presenting more than 700 performances a year to more than 700,000 patrons. And Broward Center supports one of the world's largest gay communities of Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, and really all of South Florida. They support that LGBTQ plus community and are nonprofits unlike any other theater in South Florida. We are excited to tell you about many of the upcoming shows. And did you know that surveys show that the LGBTQ plus community participates in live theater performance 2.5 times more often than our straight counterparts? And that is why they are the sponsor of Hotspots Queer Entertainment this week. Here we go. TV reality shows have a specific audience base. Many talk trash about it, but there are many groups of people who love them. And the LGBTQ community might be one of them, or so people think. The recent increase in queer reality shows not only reflects the growing acceptance of LGBTQ plus content, but also hints that the community is a sucker for reality shows, be it Queer Eye, I Kissed a Boy, I Kissed a Girl, or what's that show that's won like 20 Grammys? Oh, yeah, RuPaul's Drag Race, or any other show like it across all kinds of TV platforms across the world. The producers are hoping for and getting a positive response and are ready to make more of such types of LGBT content. But it is the perception of queers madly loving reality show. Is it true?
Jock, strap yourself in. It's time to go to war. It's a whole new package.
Well, the Hotspots Queer Entertainment is Drag Race for the Love of DILFs, the Ultimatum, and season 2 of Go for the Gold show that LGBTQ are reality junkies too, even if it's not very real. What do we think about our reality shows growing?
They're getting better, and the production money is getting better for them. So they're getting better slowly. Just like RuPaul's Drag Race was awful the first couple of seasons. It's the same thing.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
Very dare you.
It's the reality of it, all right? Pun intended, right? So for the love of DILFs, my reverend at Unity on the Bay is watching For the Love of DILFs, okay? Alex Ticas, who was in For the Love of DILFs, is also the boy in bed on the Faye What Show, and we have a fabulous time, okay? And that show is really good. Stormy Daniels is actually not bad in it. Who would have thunk it? Stormy Daniels, you know?
The prostitute? The porn star?
Listen, she got,
Sorry.
She was good when she was doing her thing.
Yeah.
She was
Stormy Daniels.
she was good. I mean,
That's Donald Trump.
She got a president, right? She got a president. I mean, hey, right. Like what they talking about,
It
right?
had to be good.
Ew.
I will say reality show is all about LGBTQ people. Like, we are the ones that watch it all, from Housewives. And now there's a new one called I Kissed a Boy, where they bring a bunch of boys in the house and they meet each other and get with each other by kissing. That's how I like you. It's by kissing. And it is the #1 show in the UK right now. Where they just go up, they kiss each other, and they see if that's what they like. Yeah, I like his kiss.
I've watched that show. And
Have you?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Well, and at the end of the day, here's the bar for great television. Now let's lower the bar, average television. Now let's lower the bar for reality television. Now let's lower the bar for most LGBT reality. We have to live in that confine of going, our expectation has to be this, or you're not going to like it.
It sucks.
And the reason is because they're spending this amount of money. Now, when you look at the major drama, 1-hour drama shows, they're spending between $7 and $10 million an episode.
Yeah, but you're saying expectations. Money-wise, I don't mind that you throw money to it or don't. Expectations, I'm not going to lower my expectations. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is
Miami
amazing.
It's great.
So to Faye's point, think about our community. Our community is made up of artists, makeup artists, designers, drama queens, and all of that. So we watch TV. We want to get filled off of what is the makeup look like? What is the stylist got going on? Where are they eating at? What is the bartender doing? Like, what are they looking like? And so that fills what our community is built off of.
Exactly.
And think about it, when they're at those places, our community is there. We're serving them. We're on production. We're doing hair. We're doing all of those things. And so if the production is not great, our community is not being fed. And so they have to come up to that. And so we love all of that.
And they're not up there yet. And again, it takes money, okay? Like, again, folks, reality TV, guess what? Like wrestling, it's not real, okay?
Right.
It's scripted. It's scripted.
There
And
you hit it
and
on that.
unfortunately, LGBTQ plus reality shows don't got that money for the writers yet.
There it is. There it is.
That's it.
It's the writing, because the production
That's
is
it.
there. It's those dead, weird moments that there's no like dialogue.
Does it
That's
matter
where it gets
that
weird.
it's not real to us? Your point. It's not real. Does that matter to us?
We
Do
still
we
love
care?
Drag Race.
I think that is
Entertain us.
real-ish, and I will say I'm gonna watch.
Real-ish?
I'm gonna watch the Go-Go one because I
Because
feel
you don't
like
get out often.
no.
We get
Well,
it.
I
We
was
get that. We
no,
get
no.
it.
I'll tell you.
There's that.
That's the one you shouldn't watch.
When I came out when I was about 28 years old
Last year?
and I was like, I know I look good, right? So I went to South Beach and like I was immersed.
Wait, stop.
Did you go
He tried to read you, and you just bitch slapped her and just walked right
kept
on.
it.
Why did
As
you
I
take
should.
a moment to bow and go?
Because the white guy was going to drop his flow. Let him flow.
Exactly. And so I was immersed in go-go boy culture. When I was about 28, I was hanging with them. I was dating them. I was like,
Wait,
all
homestead
about that.
go-go dancers?
No.
Because
Those are called
those
farmers.
are freaking different.
Those are called
Okay?
farmers.
I'm talking about
The guy's picking the
I'm
strawberries.
talking about
The guy's picking the strawberries.
I'm talking
Those are the
about
guys you were hanging out with?
level
It's a nice
10
show.
South
Those are
Beach
called
go-go
farmers.
boy dancers.
Dating you?
Yes. And I was doing all of that.
I was
and I was
so
like,
into the homestead
that
farmers.
was like my thing. And they loved that I was different from them. And I loved
Those
that they were
3H guys
different
are
from
hot.
me.
Different how they wearing overalls.
Wait, Faye just said those 3H guys is boring.
You know what? We keep this.
Oh,
up.
yes, we're going
Here's
to.
one right
Yeah,
here.
right.
But we do need to get some better quality,
But-
realistic drag.
The reason I ask you, does it make any difference if it's reality? As a kid, I'm so ashamed to say this, I loved wrestling.
Me too.
Dusty
Oh,
I would have
He was my
never
favorite.
I love
missed
Sting.
Saturday
Sting was my
night.
That work.
They would come to Sarasota in our big arena, and it was like the greatest thing ever.
The American Dream inspired my life.
Inspired
Oh,
me,
shit.
and I would watch
I'm
him
like,
on
Oh, God.
WTOT and
TBS
Tampa,
and TBS
and right
and
on
TBS.
Saturdays,
Mhm.
and he would
Wow.
do that blackish
It was
dialect.
black. He very much
and
admitted it.
This bionic elbow
bionic elbow.
nonsense, and
I cried when they broke his leg.
Right.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I
fucking
love-
relax.
What's happening?
Relax over
They
here.
want to get the 400
And
back
the point
of
wait, all right, y'all sit there silently.
Yes, we're gonna have a conversation.
And,
Like,
and,
Let
Have
them
sex
bond, let
already.
them bond.
and it was
Ring the
so
bell, Faye.
great.
Ring the bell.
And I even knew at 9 years old, it's not real. This
I did
is,
not.
I did. And here's the outcome. It's planned. It's all planned. But that made no difference at all. I
At all.
loved it.
But I cried when they broke his leg. And so the thing is, to your point, when someone who doesn't really know but loves the drama of it all, you live.
You're
so
invested.
so
You're
you're not only you're invested, but you buy the merchandise. You live the moments. So I had all that. All
So
that
that's what
stuff
you mean
on
about
TV.
standards, like the buy-in.
Yeah. The
I buy
buy-in.
into it too. I don't care if,
you-
it looks
yeah.
fake. I mean, half the stuff you look at that's scripted, you know that's fake and you like it.
And
Yeah, but
why
don't call it
not?
reality.
They-
Is the
So
problem.
what?
Yeah.
Well,
Enjoy
it's
it.
a reality
Ride the
because
wave.
the
Ride the
words
wave.
are not actually written. That's
That
what's
part.
reality.
Yeah.
How they piece it together.
And wait,
And the
and to that
storyline.
point, let me tell you a reality is not real story from RuPaul's Drag Race. The year Roxy, and you're going to Jinx, right? Jinx Monsoon is coming to South Florida, winner of All Star 7.
I wanna go.
The single best RuPaul season ever in history, all platforms in the entire world,
Yeah.
is RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars Season 7. Al just said, that's it, period. And mic drop.
Oh, where they
I'm
all love
telling
each
you.
other. Yeah.
Jinx wins it. In the season where she was competing, of which she won, She's competing against Roxy, and remember Roxy and her parents left her at the poor bus
station.
stop.
The bus stop. The bus stop.
And it's
The bus
like,
station, the bus
gosh,
stop.
Roxy, that was a good story. And the process of them fighting, that wasn't real. They didn't hate each other. What happens in a reality show is in day 7, they ask Roxy a question about Jinx. And then on day 9, they ask it again. And on day 11, they rephrase the question to get her to answer. And she answers it, and she doesn't remember what she said on day 7.
Right.
And then they go back in the 7 months of editing preparation to the broadcast. They ask Roxy a question. And through the entire series, they modify the intent of what Roxy is saying about Jinx. It's not real.
That's why every time they do the interview questions, they have the same shirt on.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You know?
There's a ton of stuff I know about Drag Race that's not real, and I still buy in.
And of course, it's just you're just watching for entertainment.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
I went, and it's the only time I've ever done this in RuPaul. I was in the height of the RuPaul integration, and it's the only time I did this because I came in to defend Roxy of going, y'all stop hating on her the way you are. She was getting death threats, and she was these fanatical, mouth-breathing, foaming at the mouth individuals thinking that this is real. You don't know Jinx, and you don't know Roxy.
But if you allow
you do.
If you're buying in to feel that, then you have to let them buy in and hate Roxy just in return.
love
If
them or
not,
whatever.
if not,
until it crosses a line of I'm going to kill you the first opportunity I see you.
I mean, there's
and you're gonna be like, it's all
crazy
fake.
people.
It's all
But
fake.
it goes back.
They said.
But it goes back to us in the wrestling, like people getting stabbed. And, I mean, so it all developed into your storyline. And so if you have a great storyline and you think about tomorrow, not just today, but tomorrow and 3 weeks from now, and you write it out and you plan it out, we all buy into it because we want to believe it. We want to see it. We want to see how it's going to look.
Last thought. We completely understand, America, because we edit so much. We completely understand why Faye What is awful. It's obvious.
It's edited.
It's editing. It's not real.
So she's not as
I said what I
It's
said.
real.
You'll see what I said.
I keep it real.
All right. Okay.
It's not edited.
All right. We are Queer News Tonight, the world's first and only live daily LGBTQ plus evening news show from Happening Out Television Network. In the model of PBS and NPR, we educate, inform, and entertain by supporting the 10 pillars of the LGBTQ plus community, with more than 100,000 a week watching on Roku, Apple Television, and other channels. To keep the stories going, we accept donations with 100% transparency. Stay updated and live authentically with Queer News Tonight.